9th win in a row for the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. We will talk about him later on Good Morning Football. Joe Flacco led the Browns to a stunning comeback win over the Bears despite his 3 picks. He had over 200 passing yards in the fourth quarter, more than any other Browns QB in the last 45 seasons. While they're not in the playoffs just yet, the Browns are holding on to a wild card spot in the AFC. Can the Browns keep this thing going?
The Browns are rolling. I think that's, 2 in a row for them with Joe Flacco now making plays and figuring out how to win games. Late in that fourth quarter, the veteran stepped up and he made throws. You saw the fadeaway pass that he threw to David Njoku and the one to Amari Cooper. And that's what a veteran-led quarterback can do for your team, coming in here. And we know how good the defense is. When you say, can they continue this, my only concern is Flacco in 3 games has thrown the ball for over 40 times. This is a team led by their defense. That is the strength of the team. I don't know if that's the recipe for success for them moving forward, getting into the playoffs, is just continue to throw the ball time after time. This year in the NFL, teams are 33-71 when they throw the ball 40-plus times. The Browns are figuring out ways to win the game. I'm not hating on that. Joe Flacco's been unbelievable. But I think they have to figure out a way to run the ball a little bit more and lean on Myles Garrett in that defense. But just watching Joe Flacco straight from the crib to go out there and just throw the ball around the field has been so fun to watch. 38-year-old. I played against Flacco many a time. So to think now I'm sitting at this desk talking about how he's out there balling is fun to watch.
Browns have 14 players on injured reserve.
Okay. That's not great.
14 players on injured reserve. Flacco, obviously, the story. And yet, the night before the game, at the team hotel, Stefanski sat everyone down and brought up David Njoku and said, this guy right here represents everything we want to be. He's tough, he's formidable, he's humble, and he is our guy, and let's follow him. They go to do introductions out of the tunnels. The last person introduced yesterday was David Njoku, who had the biggest game of his career yesterday.
Yeah.
David Njoku was amazing when they did. And it's like, you talk about late blossoming and late bloomer. Njoku was a first-round pick, and they pick up his extension. They're like, all right, we'll do 1 more year. And I'll tell you what, he is unstoppable right now, and he has been Flacco's guy. And you look at this team, he is representative of everything. I mean, think about what he went through already this season in week 4 when he was at the fire pit, and we know what went down there. And yet, every single big play, it's this guy right here, this warrior. He's incredible. You want to talk about a team that you don't want to face in the playoffs. We talk about the Bills.
No.
Do you know who the best road quarterback in the history of the NFL is in playoff history?
Flack.
It's Joe Flacco.
Wow.
It's
Not
Joe
Joe
Flacco,
Montana.
not Joe Montana. It's Brady and Flacco as the most road wins.
All right. Don't let him in.
Look at all those guys.
That's impressive.
Flacco, don't let Flacco in a road playoff game. He'll come in, he'll gut you.
That's true.
If you're sitting there and you're in Miami and you're looking at who you want to face.
Oh, good. We got Cleveland. We can handle it.
Yeah. No.
Maybe you can handle Cleveland. I don't know if you can handle Joe.
No doubt. No
Joe's
doubt.
an old sheriff, man.
That's Kansas City. That's everyone. I don't want to see Joe Flacco walk in there. An amazing 14 players on IR, and Njoku carrying them, and then Flacco just doing what he does.
I don't know if I want to see Browning walk in there either.
No joke. He's good too.
We have to see that Hail Mary again. This was more exciting than some Hail Marys that have been completed and actually worked. You got to understand, this is the Bears blew the lead. They're going to lose again. Fields throws a perfect Hail Mary. Darnell Mooney gets the bounce of a lifetime. It's on the right side of the screen. He falls down. He says afterwards, it was tough. How many times do you see a Hail Mary work and actually fall into being able to make a catch? It is what it is. It was tough. I think there was more at stake here than just that game, guys. The Bears are very pivotal right now. Battle lines are being drawn in the Justin Fields' future. This would have given them the win of the year, a game-winning touchdown pass. They would have gone to 6-8 if I have it right. Instead, they're 5-9. Fields did not play well. That's everything. We could talk about coaching staffs that could have been affected by that. Justin Fields' future. The draft might have been affected by that Darnell Mooney draft. That was so much bigger than, oh my God, it was almost a Hail Mary. I mean, I screamed. A Browns fan screamed. Bears fans screamed. I can't believe that wasn't pulled in. But if everything changes for the Bears in a few weeks in the draft, look at that play. Little things like that have the ripple effects. I still can't believe what I saw. It was right there.
When you look at the box score, 19 for 40 for Justin Fields. 20 for 40 would have hit different if he had caught that.
Yeah, with a big touchdown and a win.
If you almost watch it in slow motion, it's worse because you see it hit every part of his body. It was absolutely heartbreaking.